Guys, welcome back. It is Offside Laughs, and this is the preview of the weekend's matches coming up this weekend. The London derby between Spurs and Chelsea. Of course, we've got Man United going to Nottingham Forest, hoping to get their fourth win in a row. And also in Italy, their big games, AC Milan taking on AS Roma. Como, they are taking on the champions Napoli, and all the other games that are coming up. I'm here to discuss that with my guys, Albert and Capello. Guys, welcome again.
Thank you.
How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Charlie, why are they mood today? Arranging. About 9, 8, 10, 8, 5 minutes to 11.
What's going now? They are chairman. When is that right? What 5 didn't change?
Now we change 7.
Now we change say. See, you see, on my bibi, I mean my bibi India.
On my departure.
What's my trouble? For it's not nyami
Definitely.
So what's winning Didi? I'm machine winning.
You.
So guys, we are here again to discuss the games for the weekend. It's match day 10 in the English Premier League. The biggest one is the London derby, Spurs against Chelsea. Charlie,
Yep.
Spurs, the last game there was a defeat for them in the Carabao Cup. I saw the Kudus and Joelinton fight over there. Charlie, it was brutal. Joelinton, no, then I had.
Na Kudus no so then have.
Charlie, you didn't see the tackle.
Na headache. Any body able.
But guys, you are going for World Cup. You can't be tackling our players like that. What's this guy saying?
Oh yeah, 3 matches there.
But at least we need our Kudus there.
I'm not saying we don't need Kudus. How are you putting all blames on Joelinton or something?
The tackle was bad.
It was bad.
But at the end of the day, Kudus was awarded a foul, right? The player was given a card.
Yes. So, but he should be careful. Kudus, Joelinton, no. They're sending a warning. You should be careful. These days,
I'm passing them.
so entry 2 now. But you see that is the downside of being a player with the most take-ons in the Premier League.
The downside.
Yes, because he's always carrying the ball, dribbling. So you are going to get these tackles. And so it's just part of it. And he said that he's not going to change his game.
Kudus said that.
Kudus, yeah. He said no manager can force him to change his game. So
Kudus said that.
Oh yes, you remember the interview recently with Sports Illustrated? Yeah, he said it again that no manager is going to, and that was one of the reasons why he joined Spurs or Thomas Frank.
When he was at Ajax, those times I don't remember the manager then, but when he started changing Kudus to playing as a false 9, those times how many dribbles were he taking on in a match?
So it was because of the role he was
playing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Unless, Kudus can say this because now in Tottenham was playing.
But by that position, he wasn't the creator.
Exactly. So it means the manager changed his game.
Yeah. So especially a coach like Pep Guardiola, for instance.
Yes.
He restricts you no matter who you are.
No matter who you are.
And no matter how better you are on the ball. He said apart from Messi. Yes, for Messi, we all know what he's capable of doing with the ball. But you Kudus Mohamed, an ordinary player we see.
It's ordinary.
Nah, Kudus is ordinary.
Kudus is an ordinary player.
He's an ordinary player. Don't let us make things like Kudus an exceptional player.
Hey.
He's an ordinary player, come on.
Are you comparing or generally?
Is Kudus an ordinary player?
So is Kudus a world-class player?
He's not a world class, but he is a top player. Yes.
Come on.
He's amongst one of the
Kudus as a world-class player. But
the league that he plays in, they see him as one of the best players. Recently, Drogba was asked about the player he likes in the Premier League. He said
the African
Kudus.
Player.
Yes, he said Kudus. He said Kudus. Gary Neville similarly gave
I'm not saying Kudus is not a good player. I'm not saying Kudus is not a good player.
He's also not saying that people can't have Kudus as their favorite player.
But to me, I think he's an ordinary player. You see, until Kudus makes some changes in his game, try to improve on certain aspects on his game, trying to evolve. You see, that dribbling the entire pitch does not make you a better player.
He doesn't dribble the entire pitch.
I'm trying to say something. Yes, Kudus is a better dribbler.
Yeah.
You understand? He's a good scorer. Understand? But what if Kudus does not score in a match? What does he offer?
He assists.
How often does he assist?
At least I remember the 2 assists for
See,
Richarlison.
to become an extraordinary player, to become an exceptional player, you need to have a lot of ways to create something out of nothing. So Kopama, for instance, Kopama knows how to dribble, right? Yeah. But within a blink of an eye,
Okay, I understand.
Kopama can create something without
So
dribbling someone.
yes, he's not at that level. But how would you describe Mohamed Kudus?
I think he's a normal player.
Normal player.
Yes.
Normal day, Charlie. Kudus is not that.
Okay,
normal,
let's move on.
For a player to carry all these dribbles.
Hey, Charlie, I don't agree that he's a normal.
Okay, so is
that
Jeremy Doku
dribbling?
an exceptional player?
He's an exceptional.
He's on the same level as
You
Kudus.
see, is it?
Categorize Jeremy Doku.
Yes.
In the same
category as Mohamed Kudus.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
But what I'm trying to say is that do you rate Jeremy Doku as a world-class player?
No.
Same way we don't rate Kudus as a world.
How do you mention
They are
Kudus?
not ordinary.
How do you mention
yeah,
Doku?
no.
They are
Normal player.
not ordinary. They are not normal players like
normal
that.
player.
Oh, Charlie.
Hey, normal player, I'm show you.
Hey, that's it. You have raised it banner. Masa, Kudus is
Then
a normal player.
But maybe also didn't ban watra.
What trying?
Ordinary, Charlie.
We have a game to preview. Let's go. On another day, we'll discuss that.
I'm coming. So we are talking about Kudus dribbling because of him carrying
His dribbling is his asset.
His dribbling as his answer,
Yes.
that's right. When we are talking about best dribblers in the game,
Yes.
last season,
Yes.
we talk of players with most dribbles, top
Successful
5,
dribble.
most successful dribbles,
Mhm.
top 5.
Yes.
We had a certain Bano Jimmy Gittins in there
Yeah.
for Dortmund.
Yeah.
So because Bano Jimmy Gittins had that number of successful dribbles last season, he's not an ordinary player.
That's his speciality, but it doesn't make
He
you.
affected it across top 5 leagues.
So when we say okay, he's a world-class dribbler, he's a top
World-class-
dribbler.
He's
Yes.
a top dribbler.
Yes, but player in general, come on.
Okay,
Okay. But he's not ordinary.
but that's your stand. Honestly, Kudus is still a top player.
Well,
He's not a top player though.
Maybe form
so you order him.
form will limit.
Onru top, Onru world class. Also a bro ordinary.
I think the difference will be consistency. If he's consistent, he will be that guy.
He
Kudus.
said he's top. So from top he's going to world class.
If he's consistent and
If he becomes consistent,
yes,
he's
then
going
he
to
will
world
be
class.
that guy.
Consistent in what?
Scoring, assisting, like game by game.
Okay.
So Spurs they are third on the table, and Chelsea are ninth on the table. But Chelsea have quite a good form. They have 4 wins in 5. Spurs have 2 in 5, and they have 2 defeats. And we know that Chelsea also have some injury situations. Of course, Disasi is out, but if they have some good players that are coming back for them.
That disaster.
Oh, no, Chelsea.
That mean that disaster comedy.
I know you're a player.
Disaster a long time crowd.
Okay.
I say, oh, Castellan has a
Why you shock me? What last this is how they play for Chelsea?
Oh yeah. I forgot that he's even part of the bomb squad.
And I hope it's all go for agenda back.
It's true.
It's all the disaster.
That's more.
Yeah, Disasi top player.
Top player.
Yeah,
Jai. France national team no nya collab.
Ene.
Huh?
Ene.
Time I confirm.
Masa nyende.
That's it confirm no nya
Ene was
collab.
them na ye kasa.
That's no more Chelsea.
Okay.
Nya massive.
Talk to me about the game. How do you see it? How do you see the game?
The game is an easy game
For who?
for both teams.
How can the game be easy for both teams?
Easy. It's not a game that it will come out with so many tactical brilliance. Like it's an ordinary game. That's how I'm seeing it. There is nothing going to be so special about it. If players have their day, they will come to the party. You have goals. But if players do not really get their days, there won't be much of tactical genuity in this game. And it's an ordinary game, just an ordinary game. That's how I see it. Chelsea is coming off 4 wins from 5 in the Premier League alone. Tottenham struggling in the last 5 games, 2 wins from 5. But this is the Tottenham who are second on the league, third, and Chelsea who are 9th. So Chelsea is now picking momentum. Tottenham is decelerating with their momentum. And we just saw Chelsea, they have their own issues, red cards, defensive woes, and all of that. So Chelsea most probably will concede. Then it's now up to Chelsea to step up and score. And Tottenham themselves has been in a poor run in their last game. So probability of Chelsea also scoring is that high. So it's a game that, provided your individual abilities come to fore, you're expecting something nice from the game. But it's not any kind of game. Yeah, that Chelsea Tottenham rivalry we're expecting. That those times Pochettino and Antonio Conte. That time I remember. Giddy. It was Conte was on a 9-game winning streak without without conceding. So 9-game clean sheet streak. Then Tottenham broke it. And that same one went Chelsea were on a 13-game winning streak and Tottenham broke it again in the second leg. It was interesting, but this time I had 2 ordinary men.
Spurs, they've lost 2 games at home against Bournemouth and against Aston Villa. In their last game, that was the game they lost. But Chelsea also away, they've also lost 2 in all competitions, but they've lost 1. That was against the Manchester United game they lost. In terms of head-to-head between the two, the last time they played, Chelsea won 1-0, and the reverse fixture was 4-3 away at Tottenham. This game is at the Spurs Stadium. The new Tottenham Spurs Stadium. For me, Spurs have been quite good this season, and I'll not be surprised if they get at least a point in this one. Chelsea, Maresca's game management, and a lot of Chelsea fans also mentioned his substitutions. When players are doing quite well, he tends to sub them off, and he changes the dynamics of the games. I believe Thomas Frank is a better game manager than him, and he would put in the best players in the team. That would hurt Chelsea. So I think that Spurs have a chance in this one. Albert.
They have the chance based on the manager.
Yeah.
Apart from that.
But they have a good squad, though.
Better than Chelsea.
At the moment, the attack is solid. Kudus, Richarlison, what's his name? Kolomwani. Oh, Kolomwani.
Kolomwani is a top talent, too.
No, but
it's a solid guy.
A London derby.
Yeah.
So definitely, I disagree with Capello saying it's an ordinary.
It's an ordinary game.
Because it's a London derby we're talking about. It's Chelsea.
Yes.
Chelsea, the world champions.
Yes.
Resist Tottenham Hotspur, the Europa League champions. So they are all coming in with a continental trophy in this particular fixture. Yeah. Tottenham are in a very good run after a poor spell under Ange Postecoglou last season, finishing 16th on the league table, which led to Ange Postecoglou fired. Yeah. Now they brought in certain Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank has came to the team and then got in some few players, and then things are going on for them. And you see, the problem with Chelsea is not their quality. It's not their coach. It's about consistency. Yeah. Chelsea hasn't been consistent right from even last season to this season. So Chelsea will have they will have 4 wins in their last 5 matches, or they will go 4 matches with a win, and then their 5th match against Sunderland they will lose. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem of Chelsea. A match that I do expect Chelsea to win, at the end of the day, they end up getting the results. So now, because of Tottenham Hotspur's recent form, winning 2 matches out of the last 4 matches, or out of the last 5, Chelsea winning 4 out of their last 5, clearly see that Chelsea have, with form guard, they're actually ahead of Tottenham Hotspur. But this Chelsea team under Enzo Maresca can't be trusted. You mentioned his substitution and his in-game management. That has been a problem. You see, he has a midfield. If everybody is fit, he prefers to play Enzo Fernandez in more advanced role than play Maurice Caicedo and Romeo Lavia. But sometimes he prefers to go in for more robotic players in the midfield. So you see coming in with a certain Andre Santos in the midfield. Malo Gusto, inverting Malo Gusto in the midfield. Yes, these players can be played in the midfield depending on the opponent you are going to face and what you seek, what you intend to get in that particular match. Now against Tottenham Hotspur, who are the midfielders of Tottenham Hotspur? We have Papu Matassa, Bontake, Paulinho. Apart from Papu Matassa, the technicality the technicality of the other 2 midfielders in the Tottenham Hotspur team is not up there. They are more aggressive, going to tackles, like Buga for Nibi. So the only one who has the technical ability in the midfield is Papu Matassa. So I think that instead of Chelsea, I don't know how he's going to field or how he's going to parade his midfield though. You have Maurice Caicedo, who is aggressive, also good on the ball. Enzo Fernandez, who is good on the ball. I would prefer Romeo Lavia in the midfield. This is midfield three. Romeo Lavia, Caicedo, and then Enzo Fernandez. Instead of Andre Santos. Because one, Modest Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez can battle this Tottenham midfield when it comes to aggressiveness. So you need something exceptional in the midfield. And who is a better controller in this Chelsea midfield? Who is a better controller in this Chelsea midfield? Better ball controller. Better ball controller. Romeo Lavia is there. Controlling the ball.
The midfield.
Holding.
Yeah,
Romeo Lavia. So Tottenham does not have that. You understand? So you play Romeo Lavia to control the dynamic.
I thought they have Pavlovic from Bayern.
Oh, no, but hasn't been playing.
What's the situation? Because he came in to do that particular job for Spurs.
Yeah, but since he joined, after a few matches or after some minutes, he got showing that he can do that. I don't know the problem with Thomas Frank and how he wants to shape his team going forward, or how he wants to shape what he wants to get in his midfield. But with those he usually starts, or his preferred midfield trio, Chelsea will need Romeo Lavia to control that. Yes, so Chelsea are favourites, honestly, based on form guard and based on quality. No one can deny the fact that Chelsea have quality. But they're attacking inconsistencies. Yeah. The attackers. Because apart from Pedro Neto and William Estevao, after João Pedro came in and had that good run in his first 3-4 matches, he has been off. You understand? The Lab just returned from injury. Asako did red card. You understand? So the inconsistencies in attack, defensively too, inconsistencies because of injuries. So today inexperience too. Joseph Jampong, Chaluba, Tosin Adarobiayo. So the only consistent players are the laterals, Cucurella, and then either Reece James or Malo Gusto. So I think bearing inconsistencies, I feel like Chelsea, maybe they are going to do what they've been doing usually in the English Premier League to disappoint at the end of the day. But when it comes to quality, when it comes to form guard, and when it comes to recent form of these particular players, the recent matches they played head to head, the last 5 matches, Chelsea has won 4. So, everything favors Chelsea. Everything favors Chelsea. Until Enzo Maresca, that's what he usually do on the pitch.
What would he do?
He mentioned of his in-game management, trying to sub players off even when they're having a very good game. And also the disciplinary issues of Chelsea. It might play a factor here. Because, Tottenham is not the Tottenham of last season. Tottenham is not the Tottenham of last 2 seasons and Ange Postecoglou. Where you got Postecoglou last 2 seasons. I remember that match ended with 9 against 11. You had 9 men and then decided to go to play a high line. That match, I think was Nicholas Jackson, who scored a lot of chances. He has scored more than 5 goals in that particular match. You understand? So they are under a new coach. So a little bit of indiscipline on the aspect of Chelsea, they might be punished. Because Richarlison and Kudus Mohamed, they are not bad. Xavi Simons too is there.
And the M5.
M5, but I wouldn't know
what he can do
on Nego, because we can't deny his quality, honestly. Okay. Understand? So they should just be careful when it comes to their red cards and other things. But without that, I feel like Chelsea are favorites.
Yeah.
You can't pinpoint directly what is coming out of this game. Do you see Chelsea really, really doing the job against?
But you see,
Tottenham,
these are the games Chelsea also they step up and they get the results. I've seen the Chelsea team that in big games they do quite well. But games like Sunderland
match.
Okay.
Those are kind of the games I watch and I feel like I can't consider them as title contenders because those games that they have to put to bed, they don't show up at all.
Chelsea are overwhelming favorites to win.
Yeah.
Based on their quality, they disappoint.
And that's why
against Manchester United, they faced Manchester United at a point in time. Every club was beating Manchester United.
It was the point in time Manchester United were rising.
No, they were not rising.
They used Chelsea to rise.
That was the game United. They had a red card, so I'll say maybe Man United had.
But before the Chelsea match, Manchester United had lost all the previous 3 matches they've played.
Yeah,
it's true. Now the red card factor is coming.
Exactly. So you see, even Manchester United, who were even on the bad run after that red card from the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Man United came and then they won the match. So against a Tottenham Hotspur team who are currently third on the league table, any indisciplined action by the Chelsea supporters, which will result to a red card, it might be a huge problem for Chelsea. Now they are ninth on the table. A lose for Chelsea, will send them more back. They'll go back.
Yeah.
I think they don't have anything than to win this match.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Tottenham also will be without Romero.
Coutinho Romero too.
Yeah.
Yes.
so the London derby, but before that, there's Man United traveling to Nottingham Forest, who have their new manager Sean Dyche. In fact, he won his first game against Porto, but lost to Bournemouth. Bournemouth, if you lose to them these days, it's not a big surprise. But United, they are also chasing their fourth win in a row, and Charlie, the Man United fan who's waiting to cut his hair,
Yeah.
Charlie. So there are 2 games to go. This one and then the next one is Spurs.
Well, I think this weekend he
Nottingham Forest away.
Yeah. Man United will win.
They are in good form right now, United. Do you think that?
So the fan who wants Manchester United to win 5 matches before he cuts his hair now, he should pray. He'll get 4 this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully the following weekend after the international break, he'll get his feet win and then he'll cut his hair. But I think Sean Dyche came in, he won his first match in the Europa League. But in the Premier League still he lost in the Premier League.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a bad time facing Manchester United at the point in time they've won 3 matches in a row. Their confidence, their motivation. Ruben Amorim. A lot of players are back. Are gradually gaining their form. Manchester United is gradually getting their momentum. So Matheus Cunha got his first goal for Manchester United. Brian Mbeumo on a very good form. These are on any day good players, good additions to Manchester United. But it was quite unfortunate that Matheus Cunha we watched at Wolves came to Manchester United. At the beginning, he was struggling. We are all aware of the quality and the performance of Brian Mbeumo for Brentford before joining Manchester United. And at the point in time, people felt that when we want somebody closer to the level of or closer to the qualities of Mohamed Salah, they felt like it was Brian Mbeumo. But he came to Manchester United, he was doing his best, he was trying his best, but unfortunately the team wasn't performing. But now that Manchester United has won 3 matches in a row, people have started to realize the quality and the impact of Brian Mbeumo. So I feel like, with players, with the quality of players they have, and then the wins they've gained in their last 3 matches, and the confidence from Ruben Amorim and the boys, I feel like this match, especially if Sean Dyche has won his first Premier League match as a Nottingham Forest coach, we would have talked of the new manager bounce. But he lost.
He's here to get it.
You understand?
What if he's going to use Man United to start?
Possibly. That's
He can.
what I was thinking. But Chris Wood, their top striker, won't be playing this game.
But
They can.
he's not.
But
He's
there
not
are
played
some
enough.
players.
It's very true.
Some players were part of the reason why Nottingham Forest performed last season. But this year, they are not performing.
Yeah.
Chris Wood, he said.
Yeah.
Hudson Odoi,
Callum.
Morgan Gibbs White. What has been their performance this season for Nottingham Forest? You understand?
Yeah.
So it will be, it's very unfortunate that key players in the team who were exceptional last season are not on good form this season for Nottingham Forest. You've sacked the coach. Unfortunately, the coach lost his first Premier League match.
Yeah.
The match they beat Porto, the goals, were no penalties. 2. So they haven't been convincing even under Sean Dyche. But hopefully they might football, everything is possible. We can't say it's impossible. They might get their first win under Sean Dyche against Manchester United. Yeah. But mind you, Manchester United will be playing at the Old Trafford as well.
So they are going away.
Manchester United are going away, right? Yes. So going away, Tottenham might have the number 12 in their support though.
Yeah.
But the number 12 will motivate the key men, and the key men too are not on good form.
I see Nottingham. It's in Nottingham's hands, based on the new manager bounce. They lost their first game, so it's time for them, especially the manager, because if you employ a manager and the manager comes in and continues losing just like the older manager, what do you think of that?
If you lose to Man United now, is it a
So it's also a statement for the manager that yes, when I came, I lost the first Premier League match, but I came in for the job. So I'm using Manchester United, the so-called informed Manchester United, to secure something. So I see everything in the hands of Nottingham Forest. They have the men behind them. Fine, their standout performance are disappointing though, but everything has to boil down to the manager. If Nottingham should win, it's dependent on the manager. How every other thing, the psyche, the mentality, the ball playing, the aggression, the intensity. I'm expecting everything to come from from Sean Dyche. Provided anything goes wrong, Sean Dyche is to be blamed.
Sean Dyche is to be blamed.
Yeah.
To lose against Manchester United.
Yes.
Oh,
And then
wow.
from Manchester United.
Not necessarily losing. As I'm saying, everything is in their hands.
Okay.
Based on the fact that they are playing home. And they should have that hunger enough. And that hunger isn't necessarily coming from the players, because the players have been there. They will come in from you, the manager, because you are now coming in.
Okay.
Yeah. So every other thing boils down to the manager. Should they win or lose? It's up to Sean Dyche.
Okay. Sean Dyche has a big task, but he has to do that against an informer United.
Yeah.
Amorim certainly want to get his 4th win in a row, because these days he's in good vibes. The next one, Liverpool and Aston Villa. Before we look at the City Bournemouth game, quickly, guys. Liverpool winless in 6.
Yeah.
Villa also won a big game away last time out at Man City.
Yeah.
Should there be a worry for Villa?
Villa playing at home.
They are going to Anfield.
I knew, because recently they've been that bad. Manchester United went there to beat them. But Charlie, Liverpool in the M5. I don't see how Liverpool will win the game.
I think Ancelotti's job will be at a huge risk if he
After
loses,
this one.
if he loses to Aston Villa. And at the Anfield, don't forget, Aston Villa too, coming in after beating Manchester City.
I don't see Ancelotti and Liverpool winning this game.
Liverpool just lost to Crystal Palace. Very difficult. To be very difficult. Because, I mean, even if you watch the Liverpool team, you not see a glimpse of Liverpool rising anytime soon. Because Mohamed Salah, he doesn't improve. He's not improving. Like maybe you see a game where Mohamed Salah, even though Liverpool are not performing well, Mohamed Salah alone wants to do something. But no. He's like the other players.
The hunger is gone.
The hunger. That's why Pep Guardiola said at a point in time, you don't know how to motivate your boys again because they've won everything.
Yeah, very difficult.
Very difficult. So, Charlie, Liverpool against Aston Villa. A very
Yesterday we said
difficult match to predict, honestly.
We said a lot about the way they play and how things have
now,
changed.
You don't know that either Liverpool and Slot will try to find a way to maintain his job by winning this Aston Villa match. Because
But isn't it too early to start talking about the future of Ancelotti?
No, it's not early.
The moment he loses this thing and slots out, you start hearing it.
No, it's
No,
not early.
yeah, I mean, yes, it's true.
Yes,
We hear
it
it,
means
but
it's not early.
from a Liverpool perspective, should they be considering that conversation?
Yes, they should.
No, they shouldn't.
How many matches has he played? 7 matches, only 1 win.
You see, he was the man in charge when you make those transfer howlers you did. Okay, transfer howler, because you didn't go in for a defensive.
You call it howler. They
Yes.
don't see it that way.
Which people don't see that way.
Liverpool, they don't see that they've made a mistake.
With their
They saw it as a
strategy.
perfect transfer.
As a perfect transfer.
Yes, perfect
Good.
window.
Yes, in the party, BB and on the sun arguing. So Ancelot can see that there be why mistake. Or go pay DM. And he can go to Benifo and tell them, say, oh, I didn't go in for a DM. Let us maintain January. You can go for a DM and do this and do that. So it's not too. They shouldn't consider sacking him. You should just back him so that he can get what he didn't fix to fix it. Probably temporarily in January, and then in the summer they're going for a solid defensive midfielder. I'm the 200 million by
For me, the only comment he made that I would suggest that because of that they should look at that, because they should look at his future.
Yeah.
He said Chelsea were bringing on Estevao. Man City fielded the second team that didn't play.
Like
No minutes in a weekend, and they looked like a first team. and you had teenagers. How can you say that?
But you were there.
The manager you took over from played with teenagers against the blue billion bottle jobs. You won the Carabao Cup. You beat them good.
This is not Carabao Cup.
He won a trophy with these guys. Jurgen Klopp, until his last 2 seasons, was not spending at Liverpool.
Yeah.
He made sure that he created a group of players that were willing to suffer and play to his style and play and win. Someone builds the foundation for you. You came on your first season, you had a core of that team, you won. You didn't change much because there was no need to change much, and then you won the league title.
Yeah.
After that, you sold almost the half of the core of the team. They were gone, and then you brought in new guys. You didn't see that you needed a proper DM.
Yeah.
You didn't see that you needed another defender. Even though, yes, they tried to sign McGee, but it didn't work. But what was their approach in going into the transfer window? What was their plan?
Yeah.
Was their plan to sign Isak and Ketika at the same time? So, that comment alone, if I'm the sporting director, I'll be questioning him. What are you saying?
What are you trying
Liverpool is known for bringing on academic graduates to continue and be competitive for them. There's history, there's strength. Yeah. There's Bradley, there's Curtis Jones, there's Harvey Elliott. Yeah. So for the manager to say that, no matter who you are, I will consider your future as a sporting director of the club. So for me, I agree with you. If the result keeps on deteriorating and it doesn't give us, positive remarks, you should be looking at the exit door. No matter what he's done in the future.
The transfer.
Oh, we are here. By that time, they will be in relegation.
I don't think a club like Liverpool, they are the defending champions.
Yeah.
And then I don't think they will spend this amount of money on players in one transfer window, breaking a certain record twice, and expect you to play 8 matches with only 1 win. If you lost 7-0 and won 1, no draw, it's very unfortunate. Come on. You see, there's a reason why Liverpool spends that amount of money. Mostly, when you win trophy in every league or everywhere, you become the target.
No, you see, they spent because there were money to spend and they wanted to improve, beef up the squad.
So they became because
but sadly for them, they lost enough. You get it? They lost Diaz. They lost Trent.
Yes.
That wasn't their plan to replace these guys. But
it was clear that Trent will leave.
Yes, but I'm saying that they knew that they had to beef up the squad. Like they had to find someone who would replace Salah in the near future. Yeah. How do they play without Salah in the near future? So that was their plan. But to lose Diaz in that same window, you get my point. And the Ojota issue also came out.
I don't know the reason why. I don't know how it went. I don't know how the negotiations they held with Trent, that he was not able to extend his contract. I don't know what Trent's demands were.
As for the Trent only, nothing.
He made up his mind.
Yes. The boy
made up his mind.
I feel like he wanted an amount of money. Liverpool were not willing to give.
I'm not
he
sure
wanted to play for Real Madrid. That's all.
To play for Madrid.
Well,
just like Hazard at the time.
No, but Trent is I don't know. How he made his mind do. But I feel like, yes, you lost Trent. You lost Luis Diaz. Now, this Luis Diaz same issue you are talking about. You as a coach, you know that Luis Diaz was an integral member in your team last season. He was very important and influential for you. Look at the amount of money Luis Diaz was taking Eric as Liverpool. And the kind of performance Luis Diaz was giving Liverpool. You understand? This is a player who has been with the team for years and understands the culture, understands the system of you as a coach because he has been with you for a year. So instead of helping in negotiations to improve his salary, for him to stay because he'll be influential for you, you let him go. And then you bring in a certain Ikitike. You feel like Cody Gakpo is there, he can play. Don't forget last season. Cody Gakpo came and recovered from his injury, played some part of the season for Liverpool. He was good. But not like what Luis Diaz would do on the pitch for you. He gives you a lot of varieties.
Easy. Luis Diaz played alongside Salah and Cody Gakpo last season, with Luis Diaz playing as a centre forward. So Luis Diaz preferably also plays from the left as a left wing. I don't know the conversation as you are saying. Whether the boy wanted to demand more or the boy just wanted to leave.
The thing is that he had no plans, but Barca came in.
Yeah.
You remember Barca were chasing him,
Yeah.
and the money was good.
Yeah.
And if you look at his situation, it was taking around 90,000 or something. So once there's a new club and the money is good, he decided to take the challenge. So it was either Barca had the money or Bayern also had the money. Either teams he goes. So I mean,
so it was down to Liverpool to also increase his money.
Liverpool, yes, and at that time, how do you convince him that now you want to increase the salary? And I'm not sure they were even willing to lure him to do that.
That's it.
So he leaves. That's all.
Look at where I'm coming. There is a certain Jota out, a certain Luis Diaz out, a certain Darwin Núñez out. 3 out. You have to replace with another 3.
Not necessarily 3.
How many?
Oh, Charlie, not
You
necessarily
play.
3.
You play a front 3.
No, but I see.
Wait.
No, so must you have 6
replaced-
attackers.
Exactly.
But they bought 2 center forwards.
Charlie,
With Ekitike who can play from the left.
he can. But is he a winger? No. But he can play.
From the left.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, I don't want us to revisit this conversation because it will be very long.
Yeah.
Make it long.
Maybe it's because of the price tags. If it wasn't a price tag,
Ekitike,
no
who is Ekitike?
no team would say I will say no to Ekitike or Isak when I have
That's it.
one of them. Every team will want to bring those 2 guys into their team.
Who?
Maybe the prices. That is what you're talking about.
Want
this.
to start, want to be on your
but
bench.
why didn't they consider buying one of them and then filling the other gaps, the
Yeah.
DM position and even the defenders
in the transfer window, which DM came to the conversation?
No, you don't have to go for the most sorted after player.
I'm talking about Liverpool. Which DM came to their conversation?
There
It
was
wasn't
no-
in their plan to get a DM.
Anyone there. Let's
know.
move on.
So that summarized the whole thing.
That's what we are talking
the
about.
Liverpool transfer they had
Yes.
during the summer.
Yeah.
They had a big name. They had the money to sign
Yeah.
expensive players.
Yeah.
But critically analyzing the whole transfer they made,
Yeah.
it wasn't the perfect transfer.
Good.
Look at us now.
Because you don't let Gerald Kwanzaa leave
Without replacing
without
him.
replacing him.
These are things we are not even talking about.
You don't
So-
let Darwin and Jota and Luis Diaz leave, replacing only 2.
No, but Jota, they didn't let Jota leave. It was an unfortunate incident.
Is Jota still there?
No,
But you said that
But Jota has left.
no, you said they allowed it to leave.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. allowed Jota to
They
leave.
didn't allow Jota to leave. But Jota left. Without replacing him. Come on, man. Already
about
salary replacement going on.
about
no
the
replacement
about
for
the game, they are 7th and Aston Villa are 8th, just behind them. So it's a very important game for Liverpool.
Yeah, Charlie.
The predictions,
I
you
think
said
last
that.
season, what's
Draw.
Manchester City went through last season? I think Liverpool go through this season. See.
But they've not lost a Rodri. They've beefed up their squad.
I'm not saying
They've not
so
fully
we
beefed up
shouldn't
the squad.
accept that.
no. I'm saying the performance of Manchester City last season, which was very shambolic.
Yeah,
I see Liverpool going through same this season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not going to end now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how it goes. Bournemouth, they are second, the surprise package this season. They are playing Man City. Bournemouth the Andoni Ruela says it's too early to be bringing them into the conversation of the Premier League title race and all of that, because this is a team that lost the entire backline last season,
Yeah.
and they are still, at least in the first quarter of the season, they are there. After this, they've played 10 games. And for me, 10 games into the season, that is where we see the serious ones. So if Bournemouth are among the top 3, then Charlie, we have to start talking about
They
them.
will happen, brother. Oh, they will drop to where
Oh,
they
Tottenham,
belong. then-
Bournemouth. I mean,
And-
it will get to a point.
And you see, they lost their entire backline
Yeah.
with the same manager, and the manager is performing. It means that Arne Slot didn't have a plan for these boys that he were bringing them in. You were bringing them in to just play the normal play he was playing, not realizing they are different profiles compared to the ones he
But
was
when you
playing.
say you defend them,
I've always said it. That's the problem of Liverpool now is the management of Arne Slot.
no, but Arne Slot brought this.
So the management and then the wrong transfers,
Yes.
signings.
Yeah.
Which one is now hurting them?
Hitting them.
Yes. Yeah.
The most.
Yes.
Management.
So
Because he was part of the signings.
Okay.
Yes.
I understand.
So you are the one to decide. Oh, Charlie.
So he could have still managed and worked around it. But he's not doing something right.
Charlie, Jeremy is a right wing back. Oh. Me and Faz are come on cram.
He's not a proper right back.
You can call something. You can cook something, Charlie. On my media.
So, but why did they choose him to replace Trent? Is it because he attacks?
He attacks better. No. And when it comes to, the attacking prowess of Jeremy Frimpong, he's good. But the thing is, would you get a like-for-like replacement for Trent? No.
Yeah.
And
You can't replace Trent.
The only player who is close to the attacking prowess of Trent is this Chelsea right back. James.
Yes.
Marshall, you cannot get him.
Yes.
You understand? So if you are going for Jeremy Frimpong, try to deploy a certain system that will bring the best out of Jeremy Frimpong and Mohamed Salah in combination.
But you don't get that because Salah doesn't cut in. He's a wide man. Yes, he plays like between the lines.
Yeah.
But he doesn't give the entire space on the right-hand side to his right back.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
Trent in his last years will drop into the midfield and then he will progress the ball for them.
There was
so
no
maybe
proper,
the thinking.
There was no proper planning.
Yes, about this, about that
transfer.
Not just the transfer. Say to the manager.
Boga.
But you said the manager was part of those people.
So he's part of the problem.
Yeah.
So he's part.
So it means that. And that's one thing I have a problem with numbers. If you compare Trent's numbers, the player who could come close was Jeremy Frimpong.
Close to his numbers?
Yes.
In terms of what?
Attacking progression, ball progression, goals, assist.
No, if it's assist and goals, he is there, but he doesn't progress the ball.
He progresses the ball.
He's not the guy.
He progresses the ball.
No, he progressed the ball, but you see his ball progression. He would like to move with the ball.
Thank you.
But Leverkusen will pass the ball forward and then he will run and go there and finish the last pass to the box. He doesn't progress.
So with the ball.
He runs to the other end and then he finishes the cross for them.
No, but Jeremy Frimpong often runs with the ball.
With the ball.
He does that in the final third. He doesn't progress from his own half.
That's why
he doesn't do that.
That's why I said I have the problem with statistics.
Prediction.
Because the City
Bournemouth.
Yeah. Bournemouth are hosting the game. Sorry, City are hosting.
City doing the job. Yeah, City doing the job.
Okay. So in the other games, there's Sunderland, Everton. Charlie, that's a tricky game.
Charlie, Sunderland.
We have West Ham, Newcastle United. Newcastle will win that game. Arsenal are traveling to Burnley.
Oh, good job, Charlie.
And then there's Palace against Brentford. So those are the games in the Premier League this weekend. Charlie, before we go on to the other leagues, you know, the nominees for the Player of the Month and Manager of the Month are out. I just want us to talk briefly about that, and we'll see how it goes. But there's Ruben Amorim. Many are vouching for him because at least he's taking Man United to some good run recently. And there's also Arteta, who has been perfect in October. And many also guess that if he's undefeated in October, he should be getting that award. The other managers in there, I'm trying to get them.
There's Antonio Areola from Bournemouth as well.
And there's Unai Emery from
Aston Villa. Yeah. Then there's cool chop for Amorim.
You see it as Amorim.
Yeah, I think Amorim will win.
You think Amorim will win?
Yes.
Because Amorim has been better in the last 31 days.
You are here talking about the team that didn't concede a goal in the whole of October.
And you are here because Amorim.
You are talking about the coach who didn't concede a goal in the whole of October in Mikel Arteta.
And then some people are thinking Amorim just because he beat Chelsea and beat Liverpool.
Amorim has been popular the last 13 days.
Charlie.
Yes, you see, because he has done something he hasn't done before.
That is the whole thing.
So who's winning?
Cool job, Mikel
Mikel
Arteta.
Arteta
Charlie.
should win, yeah.
Okay, so there's Andoni Rola, Arteta, Amorim, and then Unai Emery. Obviously, Arteta win. The other nominees for the Player of the Month for October, there's Brian Mbeumo, there's Thiago Iro for Brentford, Timber, Arsenal. That's Timber in here. Erling Haaland, Bruno Guimaraes, and there's also Matty Cash, all in there. I think this one, dear. Mbeumo.
When you mentioned Timber, Julian Timber, you said, what is he doing here? It's just a summary of what we think about defenders.
Thank you.
Brandon Mbeumo scored goals. So easy, cool job for him.
Yes.
But Timber was part of the Arsenal backline that kept that they conceded a goal in the whole of October.
So should he be the one representing Arsenal in
Who
the
should
team?
be?
In their backline, should Timber be? I'm asking a question.
You mean he has been the star before, in that defense?
Yeah, that defense.
So tell me what has he done?
You want me to say he has scored goals?
How many goals has he scored?
You want the defender?
Gabriel has been scoring the set pieces for them. Gabriel has been scoring the set pieces for them,
yes,
right?
Yes.
And he's part of
the
what?
Backline.
Yes, he flicks. Even when he's not scoring,
yes,
he'll be the one to flick the ball to the other one.
Yes.
The Trossard goal, the 1-0 they scored at Fulham. He flicked the ball to Trossard.
Yeah.
So he's instrumental in the defense and both the attack.
So he deserves to be there.
In a month, the Arsenal have become the team with the most goals in set pieces.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So why not Gabriel? So if you say that is a summary of what we think about defenders, I disagree. I'm asking because in the Arsenal team, there are other players that should have been there. That's simple.
And they are not there. So give it to Timber. Who is there?
Who is winning there? The player of the month.
Player of the month. Brian Mbeumo.
Okay.
He's only winning it because he's done something is not that big.
No, say that.
Because of the hype around.
He's done something not done before, like
because
how?
of the hype around attacking players. Listen, okay, not even what he has not done. The hype around attacking players, what we give to them, the goals, the assists, and the noise. That's all. The defender team here ball
If it's that, then let's mention Haaland because he's been scoring almost every day. But no one is talking about
how many goals and assists compared to
goals and assists. He's been scoring every game.
Goals and assists. You are an attacker. You judge over assist.
Oh God. So that's it for.
Okay, so let me get the start for.
Give us.
Julian Timber.
If you can get it for the month.
For the month, he has been nominated too. So Julian Timber, Arsenal's right back, the dominant month with no sight, able to score past the Ghana's main defense in October. The Dutchman physical strength, and okay, that's what the Premier League website is giving me. They've not given me the specific statistics.
They didn't give you the numbers.
They didn't give me the numbers. So they said the Dutchman physical strength and technical precision have made him a nightmare for opposition wingers.
Yay.
With him by helping the Premier League leaders to 3 successive London debut wins over West Ham, Fulham, and I'll give it to Fulham.
You give it to Fulham.
I'll give it to Mbeumo. I'll give it to Mbeumo.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Italy, right?
Yeah.
The biggest game over there is the AC and AS Roma.
Yeah.
If you look at their table, it's quite close, very, very close in Italy. Of course, we have Napoli leading 21 points, Roma 21 points. So the difference is the goals, 2 different goals behind Napoli. Inter, they are 18 points, third in position. Last week, they lost to Napoli, and AC Milan are fourth on the table, 18 points. There's a certain Como fifth on the table. They beat Juve last time out. Okay. We'll talk about that game. They are playing Napoli. But the biggest game, of course, is the AC Milan and AS Roma game. Last time, it was Leao who doing the job for them. But Charlie, Luka Modric's performance with them it's been amazing. Since he joined them, he's added something special to the Milan team. And they play very, very well. If you watch them, they are a side that are exciting. They create chances like throughout the game. But sometimes Leao and his other mates are not able to finish them. But I still think that they are the side to to look out for in this one. But I'm looking at something here. They have 5 injuries. Leao is doubtful. Pulisic is out. Rabiot is out. Tomori is doubtful. So it leaves them with few options with Nkuku and Loftus-Cheek. Charlie. But Roma have Dybala in there. They have Crescente. But so they have quite a stronger team going into this one. If I look at the head-to-head, the last time they played, it was 3-1 at home for Roma. Milan had a red card. And in the Serie A, Milan they have 2 wins in 3. Or let's say 3 wins in 5. And Roma have 1 win and 1 draw. But it looks like Roma are going into this one at full strength better than AC Milan. I think that Roma will get at least a point in this one, despite the fact that Milan are also very, very good. And Roma are second on the table. So this thing we have to look at Gasperini. Yeah, he's now coaching them from Atalanta.
I mean, he has made a lot of changes and has improved the Reyes Roma team. We talk of Gianpiero Gasperini, we talk of experience in the Italian Serie A, what he did with Atalanta as the head coach. I mean, when what's the name? The former Inter Milan coach.
Spalletti.
No. With the one who just left to
Inzaghi.
Inzaghi left. I mean, we felt he might be the replacement. But he went to AS Roma. And what he's doing. Charlie, AS Roma last season, what was their position? What did they do? But currently they are second with the same points as Napoli. Clearly shows the quality of Gasperini. I think he's one of the most underrated coaches in the Italian Serie A because he knows the Scudetto. He knows how to play the Catanaccio game. And that's the same thing he's doing with this is the AS Roma team. The blend of the old and young players in the team. And I mean, he's actually going to get a job done. On the other side, AC Milan are coming in with an experienced manager. Massimiliano Allegri, from what he has done with Juventus, now at AC Milan. He has the quality, but their problem too, inconsistency. I've said this, that AC Milan might have the chance to win the Scudetto because the only major or big competition they are playing is the Italian Serie A. They're not playing in any other European tournament. And also, the experienced man they have as the head coach. But today, I mean, they'll have a better game. And the next day, they'll disappoint. You understand? Last week they lost to Pisa. So then they were head to a 2-2 draw.
Yeah.
2-2 draw.
2-2, okay.
AC Milan.
Yes.
Yeah.
The last one was against Atlanta.
The last match they played, they played a draw. We can.
Draw with Atlanta.
So the inconsistencies in the AC Milan team is actually the problem of AC Milan. And if they are able to stay consistent, I feel like still they have the chance to win because they have what it takes: experience, individual experience. I mean, coaching experience too. They have it, and also time to rest.
Yeah,
They have the time to reserve more energy when the season gets more tougher. When the season comes in a lot of games, because from January, that's where we're playing the Champions League quarterfinals, the League Cups.
Okay, so it was 1-1 at Atalanta.
Okay.
Before that, they drew 2-2 with Pisa. Wow.
So it's clear. I mean, they need to get the job done. Suppose they want to win this Italian Serie A. I don't see Roma maintaining this momentum for the entire season. To get to a point, they will drop.
Guys, do you think that the table or the league race will be open and down to the wire like last season? You know, last season, Inter were very close until the last week when they lost grounds, and even in the Champions League, they lost in the final.
Yeah, I think it will be open.
Is it going to be open like that?
Yeah. I also see Juventus coming up.
Juve are seventh on the table behind Bologna.
This Spalletti can change things.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Napoli and Como. Fabregas is already beating Juve. They have some brilliant players, Nico Pass and other guys. But Sergio Roberto is the captain. He's out for the game. We know that Napoli are also missing Kevin De Bruyne. So these are key guys that are going to miss the game. But there's certain McTominay for Napoli and also Rasmus Højlund. Charlie, the ex-Man United players are doing something special elsewhere. I think that Como and Fabregas, they play fine football, but when it comes to Antonio Conte, he finds ways of getting the results. No matter
that's the most important thing to Antonio Conte.
Yeah.
It feels like no matter how ugly the game is, the most important thing is to end up with a win. And Como yet Fabregas, but irrespective of Fabregas playing a beautiful football, they're also getting the results.
They're getting the results. Yeah.
So not just only beautiful football. The most important thing they are getting it. Nico Paz is on fine form.
Yeah.
Contributed to 60% or 50% of the goals Como has scored this season, goals and assists. So clearly, it's going to be a tough match. Napoli, especially we're missing Kevin De Bruyne. Without Kevin De Bruyne, McTominay can run to the box and get some late winners for Napoli. But it'll be a very tough match, honestly.
Mm.
It's a very close contest.
Yeah. I see Napoli coming out on top.
Okay, let's move on. But before that, the other games are Udinese, Atalanta, Cremonese will host Juve, Inter are traveling to Verona, Torino are hosting Pisa, Fiorentina are playing Lecce, and the Parma will play Bologna. Of course, Sassuolo are hosting Genoa, and Lazio will be playing Cagliari in the Italian Serie A. It's match day 10 also there. Let's go to Germany. Heidenheim will play Frankfurt, Berlin are hosting Freiburg, Mainz 05 are playing Bremen, Leipzig are hosting Stuttgart. Bayern Munich, the leaders, unbeaten, 100% record, they are hosting Leverkusen. Leverkusen are fit on the table. I think that Charlie Bayern, I don't see the team that is going to knock them down now.
So you should be very careful because they wouldn't play the entire season unbeaten.
That's the thing.
They'll have a defeat, but we don't know
when it will come.
Going to
but as for Germany, they one team, at least the Mönchengladbach and the Frankfurt, they are fan of doing that to Bayern. So we have to look at that one. And then in Spain, Barcelona are playing Celta Vigo, right? This weekend they are playing.
They're not playing Elche.
Oh, the Elche game. Okay, the Elche is Sunday.
They're not playing Elche. And Real Madrid will play Valencia.
Elche have Inaki Peña, the former Barca goalkeeper. Barca have injuries in Pedri. Lewandowski and Olmo training with the team, so hopefully they will be back this time to play the game. But Charlie, how do you see this one? Is it going to be another tough one for Barca?
No. Analyzing the whole issue in two situations. One, Barcelona motivated not to lose 2 matches in a row because they would like to maintain their hopes of maybe winning the Spanish La Liga. It's not gone yet. But losing to Elche, dropping points to Elche means it will be difficult to catch Real Madrid. So I don't see Elche, even though there are a lot of injury situations currently at Barcelona. Pedri is the new name in the injury list, but I feel like they have what it takes. They have enough to be able to handle Elche. Elche is not a tough side. Yes, this season they've had Inaki Pena in there. They've had Hector Fort's former Barcelona player too in their team. But when you look at the table currently, Elche they are 8th on the table. That shows clearly that they are not playing bad. They've scored 11 and have conceded 10 goals with 14 points after 10 matches, 22 for Barcelona. So losing this match, that means, and Real Madrid winning, that means the point gap will now become 8.
Madrid will play on Saturday
against Valencia. So Barcelona have nothing than to win this match after the El Clasico defeat and all controversy around the El Clasico. They win.
You just have to bounce back. Yeah, that's true. Because Madrid are playing Valencia, but Valencia no Charlie. What's wrong with them? 18th on the table. You have just 9 points.
It was the same thing last season. They were on a very bad form last season. They survived relegation at the later part of the season.
Okay.
So I don't know what's actually wrong with Valencia at the moment. Their form, their performance, I don't know.
Okay, so Madrid the favorites to win that one. Obviously, Mbappe to score, right?
Obviously, Charlie. In we won there, you already know that.
Vinicius Junior to be on the bench. Go better. We can office no contract.
Ah, chairman, they who are beg.
On starting this match.
Was that part of our money coach?
Only Alonso country. You don't know. So, guys, I guess that will be all for the preview for the weekend. The other games, there's Getafe and Girona. Villarreal play Vallecano. Atletico Madrid are playing Sevilla. That's 3:15 tomorrow. It's another big game to look out for. Oviedo.
19, 7 points.
Charlie.
And Girona wants them
Girona 28, Charlie.
7 points.
It looks like they are the ones that will be heading back because Sociedad, Valencia, they always find a way to escape.
Yeah, they will escape.
Even Sociedad, I believe that they will be up before even the half of the season. So,
for the I feel like
Levante and Osasuna. Levante and Osasuna have to be careful.
But Levante ni Mallorca. Na Osasuna ba ko.
Okay. So let's see how the games will go this weekend. But that will be all for this episode. Thanks for joining me, guys, Albert and Capello. Also, thank you for watching this episode. We hope that you enjoyed it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments below the video. We'll see you after the games, after the surprises and the drama over the weekend.
Share the link.
And also share the link. Bye-bye.